Hello everyone, welcome to the Content Bite, my YouTube channel. Guys, I just want to address something. I get it. South Africans, you love your country. I'm a South African citizen myself and I love my country. And I would do everything and anything to protect the sovereignty of our country, the respect and reputation that South Africans are trying to build for themselves. I mean, we fought for this country. We've got family members, we've got uncles. Okay. We have uncles, aunts, grandmothers, grandparents of all sorts that actually laid down their lives for our country. And we worked this land with blood, sweat, and tears to get it to where it is. We've built an attractive spot for so many people on the global stage. Now, one thing that we can never run away from is people coming to South Africa. For whatever reason, we can never run away from that. But what we are fighting as well should always fight about is the illegality or the illegal entry of people that are attracted to our country. So there we are 100% correct. Nobody can say you are wrong for saying people that enter South Africa illegally should be left alone. Otherwise, you are xenophobic or Afrophobic or whatever phobia that they accuse us of. And I will stand on the mountaintop and scream, this country is not a banana republic. This country has a rule of law. This country is a constitutional democracy, and everybody that comes here must understand that and follow our immigration laws. Just like us South Africans, when we travel to other countries in the world, we follow their immigration policies. We don't just rock up and then say, oh, I did not know. How would you not know when you should have done your due diligence so that you do not get turned away? Our immigration policy, our immigration laws are very clear when it comes to a person that is illegally in South Africa. Deportation. You must be deported. You do not enter South Africa, and now that you're under the roof of South Africa, suddenly you are demanding rights. You are demanding housing. You are demanding free healthcare. You are demanding and you do not understand where these things are coming from. They are coming from South Africans who pay taxes. They are not free. There is nothing that is for free. There used to be this song back in the 80s when I was growing called Nothing for Mahala, meaning nothing is for free. So there are people who wake up every single morning with their blood, sweat, and tears, so that when they earn a salary at the end of the month, a portion of that salary goes and fund these things that some of the illegal people that are coming into South Africa demand for, like free education for somebody who entered the country illegally and then gave birth in South Africa. And by the way, those of you who may not know, South Africa by birth, you are not necessarily a South African citizen. In South Africa, you are a citizen by DNA, not by soil. What do I mean by that? If one of your parents is a South African citizen, the offspring that comes out of that, when one of the parents isn't a South African citizen, the child automatically becomes a citizen. It's by DNA. Not when two parents come from another country, give birth in South Africa, and therefore the child is a South African citizen. No, you are not a South African citizen by soil, but you are a South African citizen by DNA. That's how it's done. Back in the day, it used to be by soil until South Africa discovered that there is this thing called pregnancy tourism. This is where people coming most of the time from Nigeria, they will fly to South Africa when they're about 9 months, sometimes 6 months pregnant, and come to South Africa to give birth so that the child automatically becomes a South African citizen with South African rights and privileges that the child is going to enjoy. When South Africa realized that, they said, we are closing that tab. Now, one of the parent has to be a South African citizen and the other can be a foreign national. Therefore, the child will be a South African citizen. So what I'm trying to say in this video is that I am getting a lot of South Africans that do discover the channel and watch my videos, and then they misinterpret my videos. My videos, in as much as I appreciate you as a South African clicking and watching and listening to the information, that is not information that you have to say, you gotta do your research. I'm a South African citizen. I am speaking on my day-to-day experiences and observations. I don't know anybody that researches their own daily life as well, observations and experiences. Please do tell me who this person is. So I get some people without listening, because listening is a skill. On my videos, I am responding to questions from people that are interested to coming to South Africa. And there are specific questions that they ask, and I respond to those questions through a video, like our education system, like our healthcare system, like crime, safety and security, visas and tourism, weather, currency. It differs. And so when you are hearing me speak about the healthcare system, I am explaining, or at least enlightening, the person that asked the question that is not a South African, probably an American or a British person or an Australian. And they just want to make sure when they come to South Africa, they know what to do if they come across a situation. So when you hear me explain about healthcare, I know that healthcare in South Africa is a sensitive topic. You ought to have listened to what I am saying. And the moment you understood what I'm saying, that's when you say, oh, okay, so he's not talking about inviting people to use our free healthcare. Yes, it is funded by taxpayers. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I am saying if you are a visitor to South Africa, you ought to use the private sector, the private healthcare. There you will get the best of the best healthcare. However, we do have the free or the public healthcare if, let's say, you don't have money. You can explain to the hospital, because you are not going to be turned away, especially if there is an emergency or something that is very serious, like a critical condition. They're not going to turn you away. They will treat you. And of course, making sure that you are legally in South Africa. And I believe that the public healthcare sector will charge you something. It's not going to be as much as how the private healthcare will charge. But because they rendered a service to a non-South African, therefore they may charge you, type of situation. So don't look and feel that I am promoting free healthcare and yet South Africans are suffering. Yes, I understand that. I mean, I speak about that on my other channel very strongly, that if you are illegally in South Africa, you cannot get free healthcare that is reserved for the people of South Africa. South Africans are suffering enough with so many things already. And if you want healthcare, there is the private sector where you can get the treatment that you want. But the public healthcare is for South African citizens. However, in the same public healthcare, if you are in a critical condition, then yes, you can get treatment. If you are illegally there, then Home Affairs officials or directorates ought to be there after you've been treated to escort you out of the country, because you are illegally in the country. I hope we understand each other. Do not watch my videos with emotions, because you will have misunderstood my videos, completely misunderstood them. And I'm going to come in the comment section, and it's not going to be nice because of, number one, the approach. Some of y'all do not know how to approach, and these are adults. What are you teaching your children if you are failing to come with kindness or come with the position to educate or to enlighten? And you are shouting using bold letters. That's shouting, in case you did not know. And the approach, I usually don't appreciate it, and I will respond in kind as well. So I thought, let me clarify what this channel is about when you come across it. It's not promoting people to come and take advantage of South Africans. I am just enlightening people according to my experiences and observations about South Africa, because people take an interest in South Africa, either as tourists, experts, or digital nomads. I hope we understand each other. The moment you realize this is not about you, either click off or you can add more information, which I highly appreciate. When you add more and you are making South Africa even more attractive to anybody that is watching the video, then you can do that and I'll appreciate it. But let's learn to be adults about this and be mature in our approach when you misunderstood me. And that, I will leave this video right here. But thank you so much for the support. I highly appreciate it. And those of you that are coming to South Africa, do not hesitate to leave me a comment down below. I highly appreciate it. And I'll also leave my PayPal down because I really am trying here. I really am. But other than that, please don't leave the video without liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. And I'll see you next time with a new video. Goodbye.